as Mexico prepares to face South Korea in this crucial World Cup group stage clash. The tactical question looms. How will Mexico's midfield cope with South Korea's high pressing? This fixture is pivotal, not just for points, but for momentum heading into the knockout stages. Mexico is likely to adopt a 4-3-3 formation, with players like Edson Alvarez anchoring the midfield, providing both defensive stability and distribution. South Korea, on the other hand, could set up in a 4-2-3-1 shape, leveraging Son Heung-min's pace and creativity to exploit any gaps left by Mexico's fullbacks. The projected XI for Mexico may include Guillermo Ochoa in goal, with a backline of Jorge Sanchez, Cesar Montes, and Jesus Gallardo, while South Korea could rely on Kim Min-jae and Lee Kang-in to orchestrate play. Pressing triggers will be crucial. Mexico might look to press high when South Korea's defenders are in possession, particularly targeting the ball-playing center backs. Conversely, South Korea's pressing could be triggered by Mexico's attempts to play out from the back, aiming to force turnovers in dangerous areas. Transition risks are significant for both sides. Mexico's attacking transitions could be lethal, with quick counterattacks, but they must be wary of South Korea's pace on the break. The midfield battle will be intense, with both teams likely to contest possession fiercely. Wide areas will also be critical. Mexico's wingers, such as Hirving Lozano, will need to stretch South Korea's defense, while South Korea's fullbacks will have to balance between supporting attacks and tracking back. Set pieces could prove decisive. Mexico has shown vulnerability in defending corners, while South Korea will look to exploit this weakness. In terms of prediction, this match could be tightly contested, but I foresee a 2-1 victory for Mexico, given their attacking prowess. So, which team do you think will dominate the midfield battle? The key tactical question is how Mexico control possession against South Korea's defensive shape. Mexico must avoid forcing the final pass too early, because that creates transition moments for South Korea. For South Korea, the priority is compact spacing between midfield and defense, then quick release into wide areas when the ball turns over. The first pressing trigger will come when either center back receives with a closed body shape. That is when the nearest forward can lock the ball to one side. Midfield control should decide the rhythm. If Mexico wins second balls and recycle quickly, they can pin South Korea back. If South Korea break that first line, the match becomes far more open. Set pieces also matter. In a tight World Cup group match, one corner, one blocked clearance, or one mismatch at the back post can completely change the game state. But the side that controls the first pass after transition should control the final result. Which team do you think will dominate the midfield battle?